Hi, my name's Sarah, and this is my sister Katie.
And we just want to remind everybody that
Girls like rock too. Last weekend, the day had come for Katie and I.
yes,
We saw Oasis on their reunion tour in
Yep.
Toronto, August 25th.
August 25th, their second Toronto show.
That's right. They played 2 nights
Yep.
in Toronto, the first in North America,
Yeah, that's
outside
right.
of the UK and Ireland, which is really cool. And we got to be there. We bought tickets way back last October. So it has been a wait. We've been patiently waiting.
Well,
And,
it's kind of been a year in the making because a year ago is
Yeah.
when they announced they're back together and they're doing a reunion tour.
actually, I think it's been almost a full year because we're recording this at the end of August. So that
Yep.
was like last August when
Yeah.
they announced that they were doing a reunion tour. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So first we hear about the reunion, and then it was all the speculation of where they're going to play,
Yep.
how many nights, and what cities in the world, and then finally they came out with their actual list. And then we got the tickets in October. So it's
Yeah,
been
we
a
actually got
solid
tickets.
10-month wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a great way to end the summer.
It was a great way to end the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Let's start, Sarah, with the venue.
The venue. So Oasis played at the Rogers Stadium. It's in the north end of the city of Toronto. It's a pretty new venue. It just opened in June of this year. A temporary venue. Apparently, it's
Yeah, which
not
I didn't
supposed
realize for the
to-
longest time. I thought it was
Yeah.
going to be like a major permanent fixture in Toronto, and then I realized it's actually just a
Yeah,
makeshift thing.
It's on an old like airport. So
Yeah.
there was like a ton of, I guess, acres and acres of just concrete. So
Mm-hmm.
they were able to do it. I'm thinking maybe they're testing out the waters to see if it's financially makes sense for the city to
Yeah.
have it. I don't know.
I don't know. And so if you're not from Toronto area, you probably don't know a lot about this, but yeah, there's been a lot of controversy with the Rogers Stadium because people
Yeah.
around are complaining about the noise.
Yeah,
People going to the shows are complaining about like accessibility.
that's right. Yeah.
Personally, Sarah and I didn't think it was that bad.
No, I was going to say maybe I walked in with kind of low expectations because it's got so much flack, but I didn't find it that bad, to be honest. Like
No.
the drop off it was a bit of a trek to get
It
to the
was.
entrance. So if you had accessibility concerns, that would be hard. Although I did see a man with a walker and they like a cart, almost kind of like a golf cart came.
Yeah, I would
think-
imagine they helped him out.
Yeah, I was thinking they were helping him. So I think you did get help if you had accessibility challenges, but it was fine.
Yeah, like
Walking
you
up
had to
there.
walk a bit. Now,
Yeah.
bit of a backstory. Sarah and I have been to the Downsview Park before
Yep.
to see shows. I actually went back in 2003 with my friend Allison to see the Rolling Stones because history lesson for you guys. Back in 2003, there was a bit of a SARS outbreak in Canada, so tourism really dropped. So the Stones played this show in Downsview to really up the tourism in Toronto.
Apparently, the Stones, they're big fans of Toronto.
Oh,
So they
really?
did that to like support the city.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, Justin Timberlake, AC/DC were there. So that was a cool show.
huge, yeah.
So I went back in 2003. So I knew it kind of had a festival vibe, the venue. And then Sarah and I went in 2014 when we had our little EDM phase.
That's right. Yeah.
Girls like EDM too.
Yeah.
And it was it was a festival,
Yeah,
music
that was
festival.
like
So
a-
we were familiar with the venue.
Yeah.
So I wasn't shocked that we had to I wasn't shocked that we had to drive to the outskirts of town. I wasn't shocked that we had to walk a
That's
good
a
kilometer.
good point. We have been there before. Maybe
Yeah.
if you've never been, you're picturing it a bit more downtown because it's really not.
No.
It's out kind of in butt crack nowhere.
And a lot of people in the beginning, they thought it was the Rogers Center, which is,
Yeah.
again, if you're not from Toronto, that's what the Sky Dome used to be.
Yeah. And that's like right downtown.
Yeah, so some people were buying these tickets assuming it was the Rogers Center, which is quite easy to get to, not realizing, it's this stadium. And what did Chris Martin say? Chris Martin knocked it.
Yeah.
Stadium in the middle of nowhere or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. It is kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
But I mean, 50,000 people.
Yeah.
It's not, where are you going to build that?
Well, and didn't Liam say a comment about the stadium?
Liam said something about the stadium was built like 30 minutes ago or something, which I guess it kind of was.
Yeah. What was really cool though was the festival vibe. So
Yeah.
they had a Ferris wheel
Definitely.
there with
Yeah, that
the
was cool.
Oasis the Oasis logo on it. They had flags. I thought that was kind of cool. All the
Oh, it
Oasis
was a
flags
really
around.
neat, yeah, a really neat vibe.
Yeah, they had that huge kind of bus just set up with
Yep.
the picture of the Gallagher brothers that you could take.
That's right.
Everybody wanted a photo op in front of there.
Yeah, yeah. It was a really a neat, a nice, like a relaxed festival vibe.
Yeah, it was a really cool, relaxed festival vibe. And then they had food trucks set up.
Yep, yep. Food trucks. Obviously, you get drinks,
Yeah.
and Katie can share her story of getting uh, her hot dog.
World's smallest hot dog.
Come with your credit card.
Yeah. My husband was like, "Oh, I wanna get a treat, but like I don't want to spend the money." And I was like, "Oh, like honey, how often are we gonna come to an Oasis reunion show? Just treat yourself.
Totally.
$9 for a hot dog's not that bad."
I didn't think that was that
Well,
bad.
then we get the hot dog. Like the wiener couldn't even fit in the bun. The
It
bun was
was
like tiny.
Tiny.
Yeah.
It was comical.
Yeah.
How
And
sweet
my
that was.
my hot dog and my regular can of Diet Pepsi, it wasn't even a tall one. It was a regular one, came to $17.
That is insane. Yeah.
So-
So not cheap.
Needless
Once you
to
get
say,
in.
save up if you want to buy food there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But to walk around before the concert, we do recommend doing it because I would imagine they do that for any band or musician that
Yeah.
comes. It's a really nice.
That was
vibe.
really cool.
Yeah, it was. It was, and we lucked out the night before it like poured.
Yes.
We didn't get any rain.
Yes, we should
was
mention
nice.
that. So I
Yeah.
feel bad for the people who, although judging from Instagram, people really didn't care. They still had a
No,
good time.
that's
But
true.
yeah,
Yeah.
we had a really beauty night.
We did.
Bit of
We
wind,
did.
bit of breeze, but
wind.
not too bad.
I'll take wind over rain.
Oh yeah. Okay. So let's move into the important part, Sarah. We've talked about the venue. Let's
Yeah.
talk about the crowd.
The crowd. Yeah. So in the festival, we just mentioned the festival vibe. I thought the crowd was great. It was
too.
a really nice vibe, a really nice atmosphere. And it was really cool to see fellow Oasis fans like with their Oasis t-shirts.
Yeah.
And we were talking about this at the show. Like there were some old school fans with like old logo t-shirts. So seeing the
Yeah.
variety of t-shirts was
Yeah, like-
really, really neat.
There were some people, I don't know if you guys remember when Oasis tried to change their logo.
Yeah.
Back in the
more
SOG
updated,
phase.
yeah.
Yeah. And there were some people with shirts and jackets of that
Yeah.
logo. I was like, oh man, you're hardcore. You probably
Yeah.
saw them on the Standing on the Shoulder of Giants tour.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that was really cool, and
Yeah.
of course, some people bought a t-shirt and was wearing the new t-shirts. That
Yes.
was cool.
Oasis merch, it is crazy how people are just so gung-ho about it.
It's insane.
Yeah.
The merchandise. There's like a whole store when you get into like the festival
Yeah.
area and in front of the venue, and it was like a full blown store.
And I'm talking store, like, and you typically when you go to a show, it's just kind of a booth, and some
Yeah.
guy just throws you this T-shirt, and this was insane. It was like nice glass stores. There was two of them. They split the
Yeah.
line into two, so two huge merch stores,
crazy.
and on top of Queen Street in Toronto having a merch pop-up store
Yeah. Yeah.
that
and
also
like,
had a 4-hour lineup.
a 4-hour lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to say I had a bit of FOMO because we didn't go to the pop-up store.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like waiting 4 hours to get in.
I don't know, man. I was watching
That's
when
a
they were in
lot.
Chicago and the guy
Yeah.
like waited 4 hours in line and got like his Oasis shot glasses. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. They took the merchandise to the next level. Katie, they had
did.
tea towels.
Really?
Tea towels. I'm like, wow, you guys
See
really
that.
maxed
I
this
saw the
out.
mugs.
Yeah.
I saw the mugs, the shot glasses.
Everything.
But man, what a brilliant collab of Adidas and Oasis.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That collaboration, it is lovely.
It
Like,
is, and
it's
man, it
very-
makes the
really
Gallagher
nice
brothers
stuff.
look cool.
Yeah. It makes Adidas look cool too. It
Oh,
works,
yeah.
works both ways.
Yeah, the
with that.
band with 3 stripes.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Katie and I did not check out the merch at the concert, but I have to say those t-shirts look pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've looked them up online, and I'm
Yeah,
tempted
me
to just
too.
order some online.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people
Yeah,
will be
I'm
doing
like,
that. They're very cool looking.
They are
Yeah.
cool looking, and you could actually see people wearing them, so you saw in person how cool they were.
Yeah.
But no, I'm blown away by how like people are just crazy about this merch. Like everybody had a t-shirt and a bucket hat.
Yep.
Those Oasis the tracksuit jackets were
Tracksuit
big.
jackets. Yep.
Yeah.
Posters. A lot of people had the
Yeah.
posters.
And even in the merch store, they had the bags. Like Like
Yeah.
normally at a concert, like I said, this guy just throws you a shirt and that's it. Like they had these nice plastic bags that
Even
said
the plastic
Oasis on
bags were
it.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. I the vinyl looked really cool.
yeah.
I've watched a few guys online, and they showed their like the actual record is like colored.
Oh, okay, I didn't see
So
that. That'd be cool.
it is pretty cool,
Yeah,
but yeah, not cheap.
not cheap, but honestly, considering my friend Allison said a Chili Pepper shirt was like over 70 American in Detroit. Like I didn't think,
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
all merchandise now is
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. And some of the t-shirts, the really cool ones are the ones with the single covers.
Oh, I know.
Those are the ones I was eyeing online. I was like,
Yeah.
maybe I'll just do it.
There's one, it's Liam and Noel from the Wonderwall video.
That when I saw that one's
Oh,
super
classic.
cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm like,
Yeah.
these are very cool.
Yeah. So I was happy with the crowd. Now that being said, I can't speak for all 50,000 people because
Yeah.
I did look up reviews on the show and there was mentions of a brawl
Yes.
at the one
down front.
Yeah, I don't know
not
if it was
sure
our show
where-
the night before.
I don't know. Yeah.
So I'm not speaking for everyone, but from my experience, I thought the crowd was really chill.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
around us was very polite.
Yeah.
Everyone was excited.
Yeah.
This is the first show in a long time where no one in the crowd really bugged me.
I know.
Because the last few
Yeah.
shows, I'm not gonna lie, I've had people. Well, the Bush show, I actually like my husband and I actually got up and moved to another spot because the
Yeah.
people beside us just wouldn't stop talking.
Yeah, I know. Everybody here was really respectful.
Yeah.
That we were all there to enjoy this special moment.
Yeah.
I
You
found
could
that.
feel this
could feel
sounds
it.
so cheesy, but you could feel the connectedness between all of
Yeah,
us.
you really could.
Just
It
there
sounds-
enjoying the music.
And that's just that
And the
aspect
nostalgia.
of
Yeah.
live music that is
Yeah.
just so great to experience, especially with a show such as this because it's been so long
Yes.
and yeah,
Okay.
it was
Yeah. So we've gone over venue and crowd. Let's
Mm.
talk, Sarah, about the essence of a concert, the set list.
set list. I mean, I knew what the set list was going in. Katie and I
Yeah.
have discussed the set list.
Yeah.
I've watched a lot of footage
Yeah.
of them in the UK and Dublin. So nothing was surprising because they are keeping with the same set list. But it was a different experience hearing it in real life.
Yeah.
And it was great. I thought it was a great flow,
Yes.
the set list. And as a huge fan, I thought they did a really good balance of their hits, but also some deep cuts.
yeah.
So if you're a big fan, it was like, ooh, like Fade Away, Talk Tonight,
Yep.
Bring It On Down. But if you're just like not a huge fan, like a weird fan like we are, they played a lot of hits. They played all their hits from
Yeah.
Morning Glory. They played a lot of Definitely Maybe, which I really liked.
They did a lot of Definitely Maybe, which
Yeah,
was cool.
very cool. So I really liked it. A few songs I wish they would have played, but overall, I thought it was great.
Yeah, I made sure I didn't look at the set list right before the show because I wanted to be a little bit surprised.
Yeah. No,
There was
fair
a
enough.
few Fade Away, as I mentioned before to you. I was talking to Sarah. Fade Away really hit me hard.
Yes.
I
it's a
was
great
surprised,
song.
and I forgot that they put that on their list. That was really cool to see.
Yeah.
I really appreciated the B sides they added in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They did a fair amount of B-sides,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
Yeah, Noel's little set was really good.
Oh, I love when Noel comes out. I'm glad he did that. It
Yeah.
was like that classic Oasis.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he does that to give Liam a break for his voice, but
Yeah.
yeah. And two really good, Talk Tonight and Half the World Away.
Yeah. And little by little, that was cool to see live
And then
as well.
little by little, yeah, like he slows it down with Talk Tonight and Half the World Away. Then little by little, then Liam comes out and does Do You Know What I Mean? Like
That
just
was
that
neat.
flow was really nice.
I really like that
Yeah.
they played Do You Know What I Mean and Stand By Me.
So cool.
Obviously, that's my favorite album, so I really was excited to see those songs. But even that aside, I thought it was really cool that they incorporated those two songs.
Yeah, and they play them back to back,
Yeah.
kind of like the little Be Here Now break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently in Ireland, they dedicated Stand By Me to their mom. I thought that was
Oh,
really
did
sweet.
they?
Yeah, to
Oh.
Peggy.
That is really sweet.
I thought that was sweet. She was
Oh.
at the show, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, so no, I don't have any complaints about the set list. The one thing you and I did say is like, I hope people don't knock us for this, but Cast No Shadow, I could have done without.
Cast No Shadow, I was surprised they chose that one. I would have like taken out Cast No Shadow and put in, I think we mentioned Stop Crying Your
Yeah.
Heart Out or Columbia.
Oh,
Personally,
Columbia would have been cool.
Yeah,
I'm just
but-
thinking, I said Stop Crying Your Heart Out just because Cast No Shadow is a slower song.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah,
So I thought Stop Crying Your Heart Out would have
that
been
would
cool.
that would have been cool.
I have
Yeah.
seen a few people online, they have mentioned maybe would have been nice if they played a little bit of their later catalog, which we
Yeah.
already went into in our other set list
Yeah.
episode. But
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure. They definitely kept it into like the mid '90s range
oh,
for
totally
for their
mid-90s.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But the encore, I, as a diehard Oasis fan, I don't really listen to Wonderwall. I enjoyed Wonderwall more than I thought I was going to
I
be
know.
honest.
It's funny. I thought, it's been done. It's been overplayed. It's at every
Yeah.
wedding. You hear Wonderwall. So I kind of thought the same thing as you, Sarah. I was like, okay, whatever. They're going to play Wonderwall. But it was a really neat experience. Just
Yeah.
everyone singing along, getting like super nostalgic.
Yes,
And it's that
everybody
one
knew it.
song that even people like my husband, who doesn't really know Oasis well, even he could sing all the lyrics to Wonderwall.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody there will know Wonderwall. And it was, and Don't Look Back in Anger hit me.
That was really good.
Yeah,
And Noel
Yeah.
just seemed in a really good mood.
he did.
When he sang that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just you could see the emotion on his face.
Yeah.
Like that was that oh, yeah.
I
that
know.
was
Well,
nice.
as you mentioned, I do think they have a soft spot for Canada, Oasis.
I think
so. I feel
so.
like they probably got
Yeah, of
emotional,
course they
right?
do.
Right, guys?
Yeah, I know. They were extra emotional because they were in Canada, right?
I think so. Yeah. So beyond the set list, let's then go to a next important component of a show, Sarah, the visuals.
Yeah.
What did
Oh,
you think of the visuals?
I thought the visuals were, they were like on fire.
Yeah.
So well done. Again, I knew what they looked like from watching so much footage on YouTube. But again, seeing it
It was really
in person,
well done.
so well done.
The huge screens.
And they changed it for each song.
Yeah.
Like the layout.
Totally different for
and
each
so
song.
each visual really suited the song.
Yeah.
And Oasis went on around 9 p.m.
Just before,
in
yeah.
Toronto. And in Toronto in the end of August, by 9 p.m. it's like dark.
Yeah, that was cool.
And I thought that really added to the
Yeah.
visuals and it gave this romantic vibe to
Yeah.
it. Really,
Yeah.
really nice.
Well, and you mentioned too, it was cool how they had the Oasis logo at the top of the stage.
Yes, that was
so that
really
was there the
cool.
whole time.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, I find when rock and roll bands have screens, they just show a more up close of the live footage, right?
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah.
see them well. But no, I thought it was really cool, and you're the one who mentioned this, that they incorporated the live footage so you could see what they looked
Yeah.
like in real time with the graphics. That was cool.
That was so well done because we were sitting pretty far back in like the bleachers.
Yeah.
They looked like tiny.
Like Polly Pocket. Yeah.
Little Oasis Polly Pockets.
Yeah. They
So
definitely
we were
were.
watching the screen.
Up close and real.
But yeah, like you said, it was just the incorporation of the visuals with the live footage or live recording. So well done.
Yeah.
Just
They
beautiful
had
to watch.
Liam's head pop up, and it's the background.
Oh, for whatever.
Whatever.
That was a bit. I don't know what that.
That was a bit.
I thought that because it's like the cover of whatever,
Which is a nice
single.
like a nice
It's
background, but then his
beautiful.
little head pops in. So it's like, was this meant to be funny, or was it just kind of not?
No, but I think they did the whole band like that. Sometimes it was like Gem.
Oh,
up
was
there.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, I just remember Liam really, his face really stuck out.
It just
Yeah.
Maybe that one was
The Stand By Me one really stuck out for me because
Yeah.
I mentioned in another episode that I love the cover of the Stand By Me single where it's the two old people just sitting together and they had a lot of
Yeah.
older couples together.
the pictures.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah. One really cool, you mentioned this for Wonderwall. It was the frame.
Yeah.
If you recall the single
Yeah.
with the woman with the frame.
Yeah.
So they did that like with the videos.
Yeah.
So well done. Like Rock and Roll Star.
That was really good.
Oh my gosh, that
Yeah.
was cool.
Yeah, because that was the one where they probably had the most footage of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was a really neat way to end the main set list.
that's right.
It's,
It was.
it's a cool song to end it with, and
It
it was
is.
really cool that they used a bunch of footage from the early 90s.
Yeah. It just summed up the band really well. A great way to end the first set list part.
Such a good way to end it.
Yeah.
I really like the beginning too.
Yes.
When they first came out on stage and they had all like the headlines and stuff. They did it really good job.
Because it's like that. This is not a drill. If you're watching this, you know what we're referring to.
Yeah.
Which sounds super cheesy, but it didn't feel cheesy.
No.
Then they walk out.
No.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Would you say the whatever footage was cheesy?
I'm sorry to say this. Yes. The cover of whatever is beautiful, but then the little
Yeah.
it's like those, when your grandparents' pictures on the wall. Those, it's like
Yeah.
a circle. It
Yeah.
was a bit, yeah, they could have, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Um,
Maybe
Maybe
the
in their minds it looked better.
yeah,
And
yeah, but no, but that aside, no, the visuals were really well done, and it
oh,
just
yeah.
made it. I think it was cool too for people like my husband who went that didn't know the band like me. It gave him something to watch. You know what I mean?
It gives you something,
Yeah.
yeah, especially, yeah, because 50,000 people, obviously, we're not going to all be able to see
Yeah. Well,
Oasis.
Sarah and I
so-
even kind of joked when we got to the show. We're like, oh, I wonder how many people here are just like the spouses or the boyfriends or girlfriends, kind of,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
dragged along. Like, oh, you got to come, honey.
Yeah,
And
yeah. But even if you don't really know Oasis, but you like live music, Oasis, they deliver. Like
Yeah.
they're actually singing, they're playing their instruments.
Yeah.
Like it's a real great rock and roll show, and the visuals really added.
yeah. Well,
Complemented the band.
well, I was gonna say, let's then kind of go into our last main point that we want to talk about, which is the band energy. What did you
energy.
feel, Sarah, about the actual band energy?
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I thought they had really great energy. They looked like they were genuinely happy to
They
be
did.
there.
They had a very, very genuinely happy vibe.
They did. Liam seemed in a really good mood.
I couldn't understand a word he was saying.
I didn't really know what he was saying either, but he seemed like genuinely in a good mood to be there, which
He was
is
talking
great.
about shrooms a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
And how Canadians like shrooms.
yeah.
Or something
He was
like
big
that.
on that. Yeah, I can't even really recall, but he did
No.
talk a lot to the crowd, which was nice.
He did. He was chatty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I think Liam looks great as a rock star. Would have been cool to see him without. He had like a hood on with the bucket
Yeah.
hat. I guess he was worried it was going to rain.
And maybe the wind.
The wind,
Maybe it was a bit drafty.
Yeah, that's true. But I would have loved to see Liam's.
Yeah, I like Noel.
Noel looked great.
Bonehead. The others,
Yeah.
you could see all them.
Yeah,
Bonehead's
yeah.
looking great, and that
Oh my
was
gosh.
really cool to see Bonehead live.
We've never seen Bonehead live with
No.
Oasis, so that felt extra special.
Yeah,
And I got really sentimental seeing Gem and Andy up there too.
Yep, that was
because
cool.
As millennials, we remember very well the newer Oasis
Yeah.
with Gem and Andy.
Yeah.
So to see though Gem Andy with Bonehead.
yeah, that was
I
a
don't
really
know, just-
cool.
It just kind of got you a little bit fuzzy inside. That was
It
really
was cool
neat.
to see like older, and by newer, I'm talking about 25 years ago, but let's
yeah.
say newer Oasis together and getting along well. And it's been
Yeah.
cool. Bonehead's been posting a lot on Instagram about the tour. That's been really cool.
I
to
am
see.
loving Bonehead's
Yeah.
Instagram feed. Yeah,
It's
and
fun.
He posts a lot of pictures of himself with Gem and Andy, and they just seem like they all get along
Yeah.
really well. It's so nice.
Yeah.
And then Noel looked great in his
Noel looked
sexy
really good.
Yves Saint Laurent shirt. Noel looking good these days. Way to go.
Yeah. Yeah. No. And considering the past with Oasis, it's no secret that they took a lot of drugs back in the day.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they didn't get a lot of sleep back in the day.
Yeah.
They're looking good.
Yeah. They dare I say they're all fine wines, Katie.
Yeah. Yeah. No, really though, you see some rock stars
Yeah, I
and you're
know.
like, whoa, but no,
they
they're
look really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at them, I'm like, maybe I'm back into British men again. I don't know.
Did you ever get out of British Men?
Well, I go around, but
Well, Noel and Liam were in your sexiest rock star.
oh, that's right, they
list,
were.
So they've
Yeah,
been mentioned.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But no, it was nice because so last time Sarah and I saw Oasis live was 2008.
Yeah.
They played in London, Ontario, and they just didn't seem like they wanted to be there. This was on the
Yeah.
brink of them breaking up. This
Yeah.
was after the whole infamous Virgin Festival show when Noel got pushed over and hurt.
Yeah.
So the London show was supposed to be in September 2008, got pushed to
That's right.
December.
Yeah.
And just kind of the whole nostalgia and Oasis thing and how Sarah and I go way back with them. It was kind of surreal as an Oasis fan, Sarah, to watch them play in this crowd of 50,000 people. Their second night, thinking the last time I saw them was in a venue of maybe 4,000 people, and it was easy to get tickets back then. You know, like in
I know.
2008. It was just, I don't know, it was a surreal moment as an Oasis fan of like, wow.
Yep. It was surreal. It really was.
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost hard to explain how surreal it was.
Yeah. All the fans out there who've stuck through with Oasis through thick or thin,
You
they
know
know
what
what
we
we're
mean.
feeling.
You know exactly what we're
You know
talking
exactly
about.
what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for
So
sure.
no, it was overall it was a great show.
It was.
It was worth the price of the ticket. It was
Yeah.
an awesome night out. I hope everybody else had as good of an experience as we did at the show.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sarah, let's end on what was the song? It doesn't have to be your favorite Oasis song in general, but like what song at the show stuck out for you the most?
Yeah, they were all amazing, but I had two. Morning Glory, which
That
was
was
the
really
third
cool.
song they
That was
played.
really cool.
That was
People
really
were really
cool.
the energy was awesome in the crowd.
Great energy.
Yeah.
And the one that really stuck out for me was Stand By Me.
That was good.
Yeah, I know that's one of your favorites, Standing Beside You. I got a bit teary-eyed. I think if I had a couple of drinks, I would have been like bawling my eyes
Yeah.
out. I got very
It was good.
nostalgic.
I think a lot of people probably got nostalgic hearing Stand By Me.
That's a beautiful song.
It is.
And Liam sounded great. I know people
He
have
did.
talked about this. He is sounding really, really great on this tour. And Stand By Me, that's a tough song to sing. And
Yeah.
he did it very well. So that one. What about you, Katie?
For me, it was, as I mentioned before, Fade Away. I don't know. That
Fade
really
Away. That's a great song.
that really stuck out for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just the whole nostalgia, dreams we had as children fade away. Like this
Yeah.
was my first time seeing Oasis as a real adult.
Yeah, that's true.
And yeah, just makes me think of my childhood. So I don't know, something about that song just really stuck out for me. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a great one. And actually, that's a segue to my just final thoughts on this. We were just talking about it. Like, it was such a great balance of nostalgia, but it also felt fresh and current.
Yeah.
This concert, and if you're a big Oasis fan, you know what I mean with that. As we were saying, a surreal feeling.
Yeah.
Very, very neat.
Yeah, it hit me with nostalgia even more than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just seeing them up there, and being with you and
Yeah.
nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yes.
So thank you, Oasis, for a good night out.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you for
You were great.
sticking together through this.
They did it.
They,
yeah.
hope they come back, but we don't know if that's
Yeah.
the case or not. But if they do, please come back to Toronto.
Yeah. Come back to Toronto. Yes. We love you here.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for listening. And if you went to see Oasis this year, or if you're going to see Oasis, let us know what you thought, what song stuck out for you. And is that Oasis nostalgia hitting you as hard as us?
Yeah.
Katie and I post a new episode every other Friday. The podcast is available on Spotify and YouTube.
And we just want to remind everybody that
Girls like rock too.
And don't forget to hit subscribe.